G'day, mates. I've just been watching Justin Hawkins Rides Again, the YouTube channel by Justin Hawkins. Of course, he was interviewing Rick Beato, and there's a funny thing that stuns me really. That it seems like having an ear is very rare. I happen to have one, and I've squandered it. What's it? Slandered, conquered, wandered, well, slandered, whatever. Anywho, I thought I might do something about chords, because it seems like they were talking about this Jimi Hendrix chord. I love that they call it that because I've always called it that. It's not like, no, this one goes down. So there, and it's also like, yeah, the same song. Anywho, about chords, the first thing I would tell everybody is that I always see people taking the G major like this. And it sounds like this. And what I don't like is this. That's to me not a pretty sound. So I always do it like this. This finger. I just switch it around so I can go to C. I also use the thumb. Some of you may have fingers long enough, thumbs, and so you can do this and this. It's not always useful. But anyway, this chord, don't do it like this, because you'd have to do this from G to C. If you're that awkward, I mean, just a little bit of that. Instead, keep the same position and just dampen the second string, the A string. Doesn't say anything. You don't want this. It's too low down. You want harmonies are better in the mid to top register. In the very top register, they start to have these interferences. The two tones create between them a third one. Two flutes, and so weird sounds can occur. But anyway, back to this G chord. This frees these two fingers, which were otherwise occupied with, see? And it also keeps the hand in position for the C, which is, well, the C is, number 4, the subdominant chord, and you can do like this. Kind of country-ish, right? So country rock is this. I'm riding on the mail train, baby, can't buy a thrill. Also, you can, yeah. So that's the first thing I tell you about chords. Then back to the Jimmy chord again. Justin Hawkins asked Rick Beato, "What do you think about this chord?" And that made me, this is the reason for this video, because I've been playing some bossa, and I think there's two things that are just amazing. One from Robin Ford is like this kind of chord. You can't always do it. Joni Mitchell tuned her guitar to be able to take weird chords, but there's this. Now this where the A string is, of course, loose. And you can do, and what I mean to say is you can experiment. You can take, or this one, how how is it? So. Here's the one. This one is good. This one. It's like a 9, and then you just lay down the index finger to get this one too. And there's this one. There's no limit, you know. Stevie Wonder has this one. You are the sunshine of my life. Here it comes. In bossa, there's a lot of this, you know. And also, there's a second thing. Put the bass away from where it used to be. You have this chord. In bossa, you take this one in the bass. This is a Jimmy chord, but with the bass a quarter down. Like, take it again, you know. This is this one. Cantina, violão, esse amor com uma canção. It doesn't sound right, right? You take the bass down here. Cantina, violão, esse amor com uma canção, pra fazer feliz a quem se ama. Muita calma pra pensar e ter tempo pra sonhar. Da janela vê-se o corcovado, o Redentor, que lindo. Bass on the 5th, bass on the 5th. Até o apagar vem a chama. E eu que era triste, descrente desse mundo, ao encontrar você eu conheci. Oh, que felicidade, meu amor. Right? All these crazy chords. What I would say with all this is just experiments. Do you have this one? So there's this song. Holding hands at midnight beneath the starry sky. Nice work if you can get it, and you can get it if you try. Walking with the one girl, sighing sigh after sigh. Nice work if you can get it, and you can get it if you try. Just imagine someone waiting at a cottage door. When two hearts become one, who could ask for anything more? Loving the one who loves you, and then taking that vow. Nice work if you can get it, and if you get it, won't you tell me how? these kinds of chords with, you know, they're not like this. They're like this. Or I've lost myself in the circle of fifth. Welcome to the circle of fifths. I will get you lost if you are too too curious. No, there's no such thing. The point of this video is actually curiosity. You know, don't just settle for, you know. Don't settle. You know, there are theoretically there are endless amounts of chords, but there's at least I mean, when I was a kid, there was 1,024 chords in a magazine of some kind of leaflet or something. Very interesting, but yeah, well, I mean, there are more than that, you know, more than 1,024, which is really an odd number since there are 12 keys, and you should have then a multiple of 12. But 1,024, how is that? 12 up into, I don't do the math. Do the research. I mean, try it. Try this one. Try this one here. Well, that didn't sound right. Then try this one. Still doesn't sound right. How about this one? Oh, it doesn't sound right. How about this one? Oh, there's something. What is this? I remember this. That's not the one. I cover the waterfront. I'm watching the sea. With the one sea. Sea. With the one I love. Oh yeah, that's where it is. Oh, da 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 da. I cover the waterfront. I'm watching the sea. With the one I love. This is probably the chord that turned me on to jazz. I cover the waterfront. I'm watching the sea. Will the one I love be coming back to me? I cover the waterfront. search of my love. And the second time they go, and I'm covered by the starry sky above. Here am I, patiently waiting, hoping and longing. Oh, how I yearn. Where are you? Have you forgotten? Will you remember? Will you recall? I'll cover the waterfront. I'm watching the sea and hoping the one I love will soon be coming back to me. Will the one I love be coming back to me? See, all those chords are useful in, let's say, 100 million ways a piece. Just like the regular chords are useful in, I guess it's 100 million ways. How many songs are in the world, actually? I heard there was 100 million on something, like Noxacly or Tick 'em Beat or Wet and What or What Not Watch or Simply Not or whatever they are called, all the platforms. So, and that's years ago. There was 8 million songs on this and that and the other. So 100 million songs, I am quite sure of that, because, you know, the songs you can find on Mexifly are just the songs that are known, and I have written 1,000 songs that are not known by anyone, and I know many people who've done that, who are not on Flaxabane or WixiWax or Witchy Bitchy or Cappy Troll or whatever they're called here. This is a 7-minute video, 17-minute video, 18 soon, so this is way too long to just be talking about chords, but that's what I was trying to do. Thank you very much. Nighty nighty.